Hi, my name is Casey Baker, and I'm here at CES, the Fujifilm booth, and I'm going to demonstrate for you the X Pro 1 digital camera. This is our new addition to the X series family. As some of you may recall, X100, X10, those were launched earlier last year. And this year we have a new interchangeable lens camera. Just to go through some of the main features to what makes this so special, we were able to, again, as you know, X series is focused on quality. So one of the things we wanted to do is to be able to take an APS-C CMOS sensor and make the quality of the output be as good as, if not better than, a full-frame sensor. So what we were able to do is take out the low-pass filter, which is a little piece of glass that sits between the rear lens element and the sensor. And what that does is actually it gets rid of moire patterns for standard sensors, moire patterns, false color, and so on. So in order to remove that, we had to figure out how it is that we could actually avoid the moire patterns from the sensor without the low-pass filter. So we redesigned the filter array. We actually redesigned the array. The array is now 6x6, which allows for a more stochastic or random positioning of the pixels. The bare array is basically a 2x2, and usually was red, green, red, blue, or green, blue. This way, we're able to remove it and increase resolution. So, along with that, we were also able to change the X-mount, a brand new X-mount that adds a very, very thin flange back. This allows for the new lenses to be seated much more closely to the sensor, so the rear lens element is as close as possible to the sensor. This allows for a much better image capture because of the clarity and the quality of light that hits the sensor directly. One more thing to add is this, just like our X100, we do have a new second generation hybrid viewfinder that is completely optimized for our lenses. So the inside framing lines correspond directly to the lenses that are being used on the camera. We've also upgraded our menu system here. I will give you a quick little demonstration. If you use quick, our quick button, the Q, you're able to see the menu button very, very quickly. You can dial through and go right to any kind of setting you want. You want to dial through RAW, fine. You want to go to fine, JPEG. It's all right there. Very quick, very easy to get to. Simply hit the Q button and you're back on the road. We've kept with all the beautiful dials, all machine milled. Part of the menu, we've been able to actually break those out, so you no longer have to dive into it as heavily as you used to. They're all right up there front for you to go to. And that is our X Pro 1 camera. Very quick, down and dirty.
Fantastic, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about the lenses? You've got a 35mm 1.4 on the camera right now.
Yes, we have a 35mm 1.4, we have an 18mm 2.0, and we're also offering at the initial launch a 90mm 2.4 macro lens. As far as 35mm equivalents, it's basically a 28, a 50, and a 90. If I get more specific, it's a 27, a 53, and a 91.
Okay, fantastic. What about future lenses? I heard some talk yesterday that there was a bit of a roadmap shown to some people.
Yes, there is a roadmap. We do have planned 9 lenses in 3 years. At the back half of this year, we are planning a 14mm, which equates to a 20mm lens, and that'll be a 1.4. I personally am very excited about that. We have also another zoom lens that's coming out, as well as several zoom lenses in 2013. At this point in time, we do have focal lengths out there on the internet, but the f-stops are not finalized yet. So I'd rather not mention those.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. And I know some people are going to be wanting to put Leica lenses on this if they can. Is there going to be an official mount adapter from Fujifilm?
We are currently working on an M mount for Leica lenses, yes.
Okay, and will that be a 2012 product, you think?
We are looking forward to that being a 2012 product.
Okay, excellent. I had a quick play with the camera earlier on, and I'm an X100 user myself, so I kind of got a feel for it already. It seemed the autofocus was a little bit faster on this.
It's much faster on this. In fact, if you put on the different modes, there's AF select as far as area, and there's also as far as point. The point focus is absolutely super fast in comparison to the X100, especially. The contrast autofocus has been severely upgraded. So it is much, much better.
Okay, when you change lenses, how does the optical viewfinder handle the change of lenses?
There's a transfer. There's actually the data transfer pins that are built into the flange as well as to the lenses. They actually pick up on what lens is on the camera. Those pins also transfer a lot of MTF information, also lens aberration, all kinds of other data that is used to process the raw file. So you get, again, it's optimized for quality. That's really what this camera is about. So everything that comes through this optimizes for the best quality image. Once the lens is put on there and it's read as a 50 or it's read as a 90, there's a little lens that goes over the optical to be able to add magnification, and then the framing lines adjust to that lens.
Okay. Just talking about the battery really quick. Is it the same battery as the X100 or?
No, it is not. It's a brand new battery. So far we've been able to optimize to 300 shots per charge.
Okay, that's better than the previous one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Well, it looks like a brilliant camera, and I look forward to getting one in my hands.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.